right, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for joining us in one of the most exciting and inspiring event that we can do for P&G people and for the brand function people. I was really waiting for this day and this event for almost a year. And this is something that we've never done before in P&G APAC. This is going to be a whole day inspiration with many inspirational speakers. It all started about a year ago, literally after I started my new role. And this group of people in brand function, band 2s, 3s, 1s, they just came to me and said, hey, Kuroki-san, we want to have this event. And we need to do it in a very different way, compared with how we do the trainings and, event at P&G. We need to do very different way. And I was like, okay, yes, a very different way, but what? And they really told me, they inspired me about how this event will help us, inspire ourselves and come up with big ideas and delight our consumers. And they're right, because at P&G, right, a lot of things we're doing right, and we need to do better, but doing things better in what we do is only gonna get us better than what we were before, right? And we're not aiming to be better, we're aiming to be the best, right? And to become the best, we need to have a different benchmark, not versus ourselves, but really the best of the best in the world. And today we do have the best people, the best thinkers, the best creatives, the best artists, from the world, from all over the world. And they will help us inspire and think, so how can we create a big idea that delight consumers? I did ask one request to the team in terms of the theme, which is about delighter, right? And because one of the things that I most commonly ask questions to me is, okay, Kuroki-san, I understand these 40 principles, but how do we come up with delighter? How do we evaluate delighters? What is delighters, right? And this is something that P&G has not done much because we are typically about convincing, right? If you think about your management meeting, we try to convince management. Even when management is talking with you, management tries to convince you, right? And even worse, we try to convince our consumers. In old days, remember those OAT, ARS days, we had the convincingness scores that we try to convince consumers that we're right. But really what consumers want is inspiring and being delighted. And I'm sure that's the same for all of us, right? So today, let's also learn, not just how to delight, not just, coming up with how we can think of delighting our consumers, but from our great speakers, let's learn how to inspire other people, right? In the management meeting, we do less of inspiration. But also, from management perspective, let me also tell you that management is also a human being. We're okay to be convinced, but I would much rather be inspired by our people than being convinced. And I'm sure you're the same. You go to the management meeting, you don't want to be told that this is what you need to do. You would rather be inspired, right? So today from the speakers, let us also learn how to communicate in an inspiring way and use that in our meeting. For that reason, I have also invited a few P&G speakers. But today, they are going to talk something that you typically don't hear in our meetings, right? And they wanted to talk. They wanted to inspire you. So expect, we have 3 internal speakers, but they will also be talking to you in an inspiring and delighting way. All right, so the expectation is to really have fun, get delighted, and get inspired. And let's change the way we run our business, not just doing our things better, but setting the benchmark, best in class, and let's be the best. All right. So here we go. Thank you.